Hi, this is Jeff. I'm going to be going over the use of the medication reconciliation form for admission, transfer, and discharge. After you have admitted a patient and entered the orders in the home medications in the home medication list, you're going to go to the telephone order section of the chart. You're going to enter the doctor who gave you the orders for the medications, hit OK, and then hit OK on the bottom right hand side of the screen. Then you're going to go to your consolidated medication list, and you'll have a list here of the home medication. We have aspirin, vitamin C, and Coreg. So let's say, for example, the doctor wants you to continue the aspirin for the duration of the hospital stay. You click on the aspirin. Then on the bottom right-hand side, you click on the copy order. And then it's going to give you the choice to pick which medication. Again, we're picking the aspirin, hitting OK. And then we're going to get the aspirin here, 81 milligram once a day. So we're going to read back the order and hit OK. Okay, then you see the order is on your order queue. Hit the order summary. If there's any advisories for the medication, you have to read it and note it here on the bottom. So we're going to have to do this a few times. After you've done that, you can hit the accept order key. Go to your inbox, refresh it by hitting the circled arrows, and then highlight the orders. Here's your aspirin, and then sign and review. And then let's go back to our consolidated med list under the telephone order section. And as you can see here, the aspirin, let's refresh it. The aspirin is now one of the inpatient medications. So you do that for any medication for admission. Highlight the medication, copy orders, and then note your orders. For a transfer, you have to go to your order sheet, order entry. Now here, let's go to search. I'm sorry, right here, search. Let's order a transfer. Here's transfer patient. Add order. And then we're going to do transfer today. Hit OK. Level of service, we're going to change the level of service. Hit OK. Bed type, leave blank for now. Just keep hitting OK until you get to the accept or the read back. Here we have the read back. Click that. Hit OK. And then we're going to go to our order summary and accept the order. Go to our inbox, refresh that. And here's our transfer order, and sign and review that. Now we're going to go back to our consolidated med list. At this point, I want to go back to the search, and instead of ordering a transfer on the patient, I want to do the discharge first. So we did the admission, and now we're going to do the discharge. So discharge patient, and we're going to discharge that patient today. I'm just going to go through the discharge instructions quickly to get to the consolidated med list. Read back your order, hit OK. Order summary, accept order, and then refresh your inbox. And here's our discharge patient order. Let's sign and review that. So now we have to go to our telephone orders. Go back to our consolidated med list by picking the doctor, hitting OK twice, and go to our consolidated med list. For the discharge, there's three things you need to do. You need to address the home meds, the visit meds, and any prescriptions. For the home medication, you have to initiate discharge meds. Once you do that, you're not going to be able to add any more home medication. Hit yes. Okay. If the doctor wants to continue a medication after discharge, highlight that medication and hit OK. Make sure everything is correct for the information, and we have to do the start date. We're going to do today. Hit OK. And hit OK until you get to accept. So now if you look at the bottom of the consolidated medication, you're going to have aspirin. For the visit medications, let's say the doctor wants to, for example, continue the simvastatin. Highlight that medication and hit copy to discharge. Copy to discharge meds. Okay, make sure all the fields are correct. Start date we're going to do today. Hit OK and accept. So that's the process for all the visit medications that need to be continued. And if you go to the bottom, you see this simvastatin is now a discharge medication. If you have a prescription, you go to add discharge medication. So copy to discharge medication is for visit. Add to discharge medication is for prescriptions. So here you'll have to write down the medication. Let's pick Tylenol. So we have Tylenol. Let's do 325 milligrams. Okay, every 8 hours. And let's do the start date. We'll do it today. Okay. And here we can do use for pain. Okay, hit OK. And keep hitting OK until you get to the accept. And now the Tylenol will be on the discharge medication. Tylenol. So copy to discharge medication is for visit meds. Add to discharge medication is for prescriptions. That is the process for discharge medications. Okay, now we're going to come back to the transfer. For the transfer, what we're going to do is go to our Medication Reconciliation tab on our patient desktop. We're going to go to the transfer section here, Transfer MedRec Report for MD. When this form comes out, we're going to print this out. We're going to either have the doctor fill it out or the nurse fill it out. We're going to print it, and then we're going to send that with the patient to the other floor, and then they will re-enter the orders or scan to the pharmacy as appropriate. That concludes the medication reconciliation lesson for admission, transfer, and discharge. Thank you very much.